Hi everyone, welcome back to Monday Medz. I hope your week is off to a great start and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Yes, we are back with Monday Medz and I would like to give some few shout out before we continue with our series today. So I'd like to give shout out to you, all of you from the Haitian church there in Malden, Philadelphia. Shout out to you guys. It was so nice spending time with you. Shout out to you, Pastor Bernadette. Thank you so much for your kindness and your love. And yes, shout out to you, Joanne, and your baby, and your husband, Henderson. Shout out to you guys, and congratulations on your baby's dedication. Yes, and Woodline, shout out to you. So nice to meet you. And shout out to you, Chris. Shout out to you, Adam. All the best with college. Shout out to you, Andrew and Jillian, on your first 3 months of dating. All the best with your dating relationship. And shout out to all of you that I met today and last week. Yes, shout out to you guys. So today we are doing part 2 and we're wrapping up. We are about to wrap up our series on social health very soon. So yes, please give me in the comment section of this video or any of my videos, I'll see it. Let me know what subject you would like to see me talk on next. Yes, we've been doing this social health video for the past 7 months now, almost 8 months, and we're going to be wrapping it up very soon. So please go ahead and let me know what videos you'd want to or topics you'd like me to talk about. So today we are wrapping up social health and breaking up. Last week, if you have not seen the video part 1, I will share it in the description section of this video on breaking up part 1. So this is breaking up part 2. And like I said last week, breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up is hard to do. It's not something that is easy. And as we talk about breaking up today, I know it comes with a lot of emotions. It comes with a lot of mixed emotions. Sometimes you may feel relieved for breaking up, and sometimes you may feel so heartbroken. And so it comes with a lot of mixed emotions. It's like saying goodbye, and it's not easy to say goodbye. It's not easy to say farewell. It's not easy, especially if it is someone, if it's saying goodbye in someone who is sick, that is dying, or is someone that is leaving. It's not easy to say goodbye. And so breaking up, it's like saying goodbye. And one of the thing about it is that just as how you said hello, yes, you need to say goodbye. If you're gonna be breaking up, you have to. You can't just abruptly tell the person you're not in this anymore. You can't be bothered, or you just ignore the person. That's not proper social health. It is best for you to tell the person, talk about it, tell the person farewell. I know it's not easy to break up. It's messy. It can be messy, but one of the things that I learned is that you can break up on a good note. You can actually part as friends. And I have had that experience where my ex, or my boyfriend at the time, we parted as friends, and it's actually one of the best breakup that I've ever had. Mind you, I don't have a lot, but it's a good reference point that I have, and I see the difference. Last week I told you about my first breakup, and it wasn't a good one, and so the second one, it was a better one. But at the same time, it's hard. Um, not it's hard that you are not going to have the same relationship that you would have with that person. So even if you part as friends, there is still going to be a barrier. There's still going to be a challenge. And just as when you were dating and you needed to set appropriate boundaries, when you break up, you have to set appropriate boundaries, because you don't want to get in the breakup cycle. You definitely want to break up and stay break up, especially if you're not married. If you're married and you have a separation or you have a divorce, there are couples who have actually remarried, and there are some success stories there. However, if it is that you're dating, whatever, and this is one point I wanted to say last week, that I'm glad that I'm doing part 2, because whatever caused you to break up in the first place can cause you to break up again. So you got to be aware of that. You got to be knowledgeable of that, and you have to take steps, precautions not to let that happen again. And so breaking up is hard to do. It's hard to say goodbye, and you have to set appropriate boundaries. Also, there are women and there's some men who do this, that you break up, you have children, and you break up with the person, and you try to get back at them. You try to get them to pay child support, which that is good for them to pay child support. But there are some women that are devious, that try to hurt the men, and even men try to do it with women, but it's more so women that try to hurt their husbands, or they try to hurt their boyfriend or their baby or their children's father, and they don't know. And if you're in this situation, I'm going to encourage you to stop it, because you're actually hurting your children, and eventually you're hurting yourself in the process. And so I'm going to encourage you, if you're in a situation like this, that you will try to have a civil relationship with your ex. Try to have a civil relationship, especially for the good of your children. And so yes, if you find yourself in a breakup, or if you find someone, if you know of someone who is in a breakup, try to encourage them, and try not to talk constantly about that person who they're trying to forget. Because when a person break up from another person, they're trying to forget, and try to forget that which they had, and they're trying to move on from the past. And so there are many people who will try to come back with the same stories, and remember when this was and what have you. They're trying to move on and pick up the pieces and move on with their lives. And so as we talk about social health, it is one good thing for you to be sensitive to people, especially those who are going through a breakup, or those who may be going through a divorce. And if you find that you're in a breakup, one of the things I would encourage you to do is to find something positive, to spend your time doing, something positive to replace that negative um, relationship that you had, or to not to compensate for the relationship, but something that will help to distract your mind in a positive way. And yes, you definitely want to get professional help, like I said last week. And so as we wrap up this, I don't know if you have any comments that you want to share, but definitely go ahead and share the comment in the comment section of this video. I will share some Bible verses, a link to Bible verses that are very encouraging, especially if you're going through a breakup. And one of the things that I'd like to say too is that, remember this, and there are two verses that I'll leave with you. One is my favorite, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Lord, and to them that are called according to his purpose. So yes, your breakup can work together for good. I am a living experience and testimony that yes, your breakup actually can lead you to the person that you need to be with, or you want to spend the rest of your life with. And so reframe it and look at it differently. And the other one, if you have been left, someone break up with you, remember this. So that one was from Romans 8:28. And this one is from Hebrews 13 verse 5. And that God says that he will never leave you. He will never forsake you. And yes, he promised to be with you. And so take courage that no matter who has left you, God promised that he will be with you. What a God. He promised that he'll be with you no matter what. So I pray you'll have a wonderful week, and be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and be sure to share it with your family and your friends. And yes, click that subscribe button. And yes, guys, you have to click that subscribe button and click that bell to get the notifications of my new videos. Thank you so much, and God be with you. Have a wonderful week ahead.